As a lifelong Star Wars enthusiast, I'm excited to dive into the latest addition to the franchise, Star Wars Skeleton Crew. The first two episodes have already shown great promise. Um, and one particular moment in episode one is a delightful nod to the series' rich history. Warning, this post contains minor spoilers for Star Wars Skeleton Crew, the latest TV series from the Star Wars universe titled Star Wars Skeleton Crew has finally dropped its first two episodes on Disney Plus. And let me tell you, one heartwarming scene in the show underscores how Obi-Wan Kenobi's initial attack in all the Star Wars movies and series has become a defining moment for both the Jedi and the Sith. As a devoted fan, I can hardly contain my anticipation as some intriguing secrets, such as the real persona hidden behind Jude Law's character, are still shrouded in mystery. However, with Law gracing us in the finale of episode 2 of Skeleton Crew, it feels like this significant enigma will soon be unveiled. Despite the novelty and groundbreaking elements that Skeleton Crew brings to the Star Wars universe, there are certain aspects that will forever remain constant. One particular scene in Skeleton Crew, reminiscent of Obi-Wan Kenobi's iconic move from A New Hope, serves as a poignant reminder of this enduring truth. Even kids know Jedi cut off arms. Neil went right for Wim's arm in their lightsaber fight. In episode 1 of Skeleton Crew, significant characters Neil and Wim brandish fake lightsaber handles, mimicking a playful sword fight reminiscent of children at play in reality. Amusingly, Neil feigns attacking Wim's arm, as if severing it, a nod to Obi-Wan's iconic scene in A New Hope, where he slices off Ponda Baba's arm at the Mos Eisley C and SDS-2. This also underscores that the Jedi and Sith practice of cutting off someone's hand or arm has become so ingrained in popular culture that even children are adopting it during their pretend battles. This also could be played off as simply a funny Easter egg, but it's clearly much more than that, with some Wim seems downright obsessed with the Jedi, constantly talking and reading about them. This suggests he is well aware of how common this attack is among the Jedi and the Sith. Cutting off hands and arms has become a Star Wars tradition. Masks and marks the island. Numerous characters have now lost their arms and hands. It's worth noting that a total of 16 characters from the Star Wars universe have suffered the loss of their hands or arms. Most notably, Luke Skywalker lost his hand to Darth Vader in The Empire Strikes Back, only to return the favor in Return of the Jedi. Interestingly, Luke's act of cutting off Vader's hand was actually the third time Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, have lost a hand. He first lost one to Count Dooku in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and later all his remaining limbs were severed by Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. In the Star Wars universe, this tactic of disarming opponents by severing their limbs was not uncommon for both Jedi and Sith. Anakin Skywalker, for instance, is known to have done this to Count Dooku, removing his hands, and Mace Windu, his arm, that is depicted in the movie Revenge of the Sith. This move, though brutal, holds strategic value in lightsaber combat, where few actions could be more decisive. The novel Star Wars Skeleton Crew further emphasizes this tradition within the Star Wars saga, highlighting its significance. The first two episodes of Star Wars Skeleton Crew are now streaming on Disney Plus. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you next time.